The CatastroPic Cabin of Crudiness. The CatastroPic Cabin of Crudiness. Did I say catastrophic? Catastrophic. The CatastroPic Cabin of Crudiness. So we're staying at this cabin that we found in Bryson City, North Carolina. I won't say we found. Somebody found it. There's a river right outside our cabin. It should be nice, right? The problem is that right there, about 100 feet away, is like the interstate thing. It's the most busy road they have between Bryson City and Cherokee. So all day long, you get to listen to the rumbling of motorcycles, semi-trucks, or big trucks, jacked up trucks, rickety trucks, broken down trucks.
Diesel trucks.
Dangerous motorcycles.
Rumbling by the property all day. Also, the place is kind of a dump. There's all kinds of things missing. It says it sleeps 6, but there's only plates for 4.
There's 5 of us, by the way.
So there's never enough utensils.
Because there's 5 of us.
The AC is there's a window unit in the main part of the house.
Come show them.
And then one window unit in one bedroom. The other bedroom has no window unit. So I guess if you shut the doors, those people are just, out of luck.
Or hot.
That would be out of luck.
Me and Asa got the AC unit, and we put it at really cold temperatures. Cause he told me to wait till I was freezing.
The bottom line is that we ended up in the dump of hotels, which is kind of our fault. I mean, we're looking for a place that was cheap and last minute, but it's not really our fault in the fact that, if you're saying that you are watershed luxury home rentals, luxury log cabins. Was this luxury, honey? No.
It's not luxury, and we're pretty lowbrow.
Those Crazy Kerns are pretty lowbrow.
We'll sleep in cars on the side of the interstate. In our car, not cars randomly.
Right, not right.
That's just weird. We're okay just hanging out and sleeping overnight on a rest stop in our car. That's cool. We've done that several times. This is pretty lowbrow, even by our standards.
I mean, this is a family who bought a used mattress. So we don't mind slumming a little bit. But this is not that good. And what we thought was funny, one of the kids pointed this out, is this little book that shows you that people can leave reviews in that say, "Thank you for taking such good care of our serenity. It is truly appreciated, Audrey and Bob." There's more. Great view of the total eclipse right over the river. That was 2 years ago. Was it you that pointed it out?
Yeah.
Ace is like Sherlock Holmes. So what he pointed out is that this book, that is a notebook, I would estimate that it normally has
150 sheets.
at least 150 sheets in it. Well, everything has been removed, and all that's in there is about 15 sheets. So my guess is
And
that...
they're all very positive, mind you.
Yeah, everyone that's in there is very positive. Our viewers out there, what do you think happened to all the other pages?
And the bad reviews.
What do you think happened to the bad reviews?
Got thrown away.
Oh, from the
What do
mouth
you
of
think
a
happened?
5-year-old. Got thrown away.
Oh, no, wait. I just realized this. Guys, the one decent thing that's happened. Look at the chair.
Even their rocking chairs don't work. Oh, look, a barbecue. I don't know if I would use that with kids around falling off.
Let's go sit by the fire pit.
Let's go sit by the fire pit. Hey, family, why don't you guys have a seat by the fire pit?
All right. No, you're supposed to.
It's a luxury cabin.
It's not a luxury cabin. It's just a cabin. We're sleeping in a trash can.
Do you hear that? Ah. The sound of Harleys in the night. Let me show you their AC. Wait. Here it is. I mean, it's, it's okay. It's AC. I mean, that's the kids' bedroom, not the master. Let's go around and review this cabin some more. This is fun. There's the AC for the main part of the house up there in the kitchen. It's really old. It's blowing coldish. We tried to cook something on this stove. There's a problem. There's no hood. So when we tried to cook something on the stove, the fire alarm went off a lot. They go together. Stove, hood. Stove, hood. This TV, it's 2019, people. If the TV is the same size as my head, it's too small. I don't have a very big head. I mean, not physically, like figuratively, my head is large, but actually, I have a very small cranium. It's old and small, and it's so old that the aspect ratio is unadjustable by today's standards, and everything is cut off on the sides. That's not good. TVs in the bedrooms, not a chance. There's the kids' AC. Luxury.
The perfect temperature.
Luxury cabin.
We're the only ones with the AC. Kids control the AC.
Is it luxury?
Yes, this AC is very luxurious. I don't have an AC in my room that I get to control the height.
Look, I can make it
60 degrees and no one cares.
So for Ezra, this actually is luxury. This room has no AC, so this room is out of luck. Please leave one bag of trash in the outside container. You will be charged for additional bags. What does that even mean? Does that mean you can leave one bag for your entire stay of trash in the outside container? What if I stay for a week? What if I stay for a day? We both get the same exact allotment of trash bags? What if I have 6 people staying in the cabin and we're making trash? More than one bag in 1 week. What if we stay for 2 weeks? What if we stay for a month?
We're not staying for a month.
Yeah. So there's no Wi-Fi here either. Which, you're in a cabin, you kind of go, well, there's no Wi-Fi because, you're remote. But all I have to do is search on my phone for Wi-Fi, and there's Wi-Fi in the area. Other people have Wi-Fi. So the people that own this property just kind of decided, we're not going to provide Wi-Fi to our guests. So then you're like, okay, it's not a big deal. Like, you're in a cabin, so you're in that, that cabin experience. There's no Wi-Fi, so you're supposed to unplug. Okay, I'll unplug. So generally in those situations, they would leave jigsaw puzzles that you could do with, with your family, or board games or something there, so you can be like, oh, it's an unplugged experience. I'm going to have fun doing those other things. No dice, literally, there are no dice in the house, and no board games, and no jigsaw puzzles, and no things that are provided. We're right here by a river. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I love the river.
So when you're staying at a home away or a VRBO or whatever, part of the beauty is that you're kind of getting the experience of staying in somebody's house or their property, and they're providing you amenities that somebody, maybe a local, would have. We've stayed at a cabin before up in Beach Mountain. Oh, you're there in winter. There's sleds inside of the little shed that they provide.
And there's also snow.
You're right here by a river. And the river is a big part of this area in the summer. There's a lot of tube rentals up the street, and you can get to. So it would be a great thing for a place like this to provide? Tubes! It's really simple. You have your little. There's a little shed on the property. Let me show you guys. So there is a little shed on the property, right here, big enough to hold a lot of stuff.
It's a shed.
It's right next to the cabin. So what would be a good thing to put in the shed? Hey, you're right on the river. Put some tubes in there. Put some fishing poles in there. For the winter, throw some sleds in there, so when people come up here and it's snowing, they can sled around a little bit. This is just common sense stuff. No, not a chance. Not at this luxury cabin. The point is, the kids find a way to have fun. If we were staying at a literal dump, they would go play in the pile of garbage and think it was amazing. So the kids are gonna have fun. They're going down and they're wading in the water and finding crawdads. See, there she goes. Boom, down to the water. Gotta be careful because cars drive down this street in front of the property.
It's kind of scary.
So this place has a ton of potential to be a really nice little rental. And the fact that they just didn't pay attention to detail makes it turn into a bomb. I would imagine that Wi-Fi up here, the place was it ended up being a little over $200 a night. So for $200 a night, Wi-Fi for the month, I don't know, by us, it's only, how much is Wi-Fi for us? $50 a month?
Sure.
For super fast download Wi-Fi, we have 100 megabytes per second down. Now I know we're in Bryson City, North Carolina, so hey, you people from Bryson City, North Carolina, or this area, if you know, comment down below and tell me, how much does Wi-Fi cost up here? Cable Wi-Fi?
$200.
I don't think it's $200. So, there's no way that they're not renting this place, a couple times a month. This one little cabin. So, get Wi-Fi and I think the property people own multiple cabins right here in a row. So you could like get one Wi-Fi and then get like a repeater or something, you know? Again, I don't really know, but my smart techie people, they do. And I know there's a way to pay for one Wi-Fi and have multiple people connect to the same Wi-Fi for the same price. There's a way to do this, and they just ain't doing it. How do you feel about your choice of cabin rental?
I feel terrible. This one's on me. I picked poorly. Hard to have a fun time when I pick the cabin. It stinks. I want to cry. Even mommy cries sometimes. This is one of those times.
'Cause everybody hurts.
Sometimes.
Everybody cries. Sometimes. So hold on. When you feel like blah, 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 blah. Let you go. The CatastroPic Cabin of Crudiness. The CatastroPic Cabin of Crudiness. Did I say catastrophic? Catastrophic. The CatastroPic Cabin of Crudiness.
A couple minutes ago, like a couple hours ago probably actually, I caught this.
Okay, so what is that?
A hellgrammite.
What's a hellgrammite?
It's an aquatic creature.
What does it become when it grows up, you know?
I think some kind of fly.
Some kind of fly?
Yeah, that bites.
Oh.
It looks
So
like
Evie's down here finding gross bugs. I guess they're not really gross, they just look gross to us.
That one looks prehistoric.
Yeah, that looks like a little like prehistoric, and I think they bite, and she doesn't really care.
Yeah, well, this one, they hurt a lot sometimes, but he's so small that he actually can bite me.
Despite the CatastroPic cabin, they're down here having fun anyway. She found crawdads and hellgrammites and water striders and did I already say
Crayfish?
That is a crawdad. That is a crawdad.
Crawdaddies?
Crawdad, crawfish, craydads. No, crayfish, crawdads, crawfish. Crawfish,
where you're
craydads, crayfish. Crayfish, crawdads, crawfish. Crawfish,
Icky,
craydads.
icky, icky.
You can call them crawdads or crawfish.
Or crayfish. The boys ran up the street to go look at.
Dam. There's a dam up the street. Oh.
Oh, that's why this is called Dam Street.
Oh, yeah.
Did you-
Yeah, I knew that a long time ago.
I didn't know that. Little slow on the uptake. Derp. Derp-de-derp.
If you don't want these guys to bite you, you can actually gently hold them by the head. I'm like barely holding it by the head.
Why don't you gently let it go? Getting it away from me would be job one.
I'm going to show you guys the pathway.
I'm going on the pathway. If I fall, whoa! If I fall in, it makes for better video. I don't fall in. I'm like a ninja, like a very old ninja. This is where Evie keeps her creatures, inside this glass that she found. Ew.
And then at the end of the day, I'm going to release them into Ezra's little nook.
Ezra made a nook.
creatures.
He made a creature nook over there. Oh, I see a creature in there right now. I see a creature in the creature nook. Let me show you guys. Ezra made a little barrier inside the river to collect creatures in. In the creature nook, Ezra has caught. Oops. Let's see if I can get that.
No, it's a small one. Is it dead? Is the hellgrammite dead?
The crawdad ate the hellgrammite that they were keeping in their little barrier off area. It's the circle of life. So we've been going through a tech oh my gosh, my chair. We've been going through a tech withdrawal at our cabin. So I came into Wendy's and we ordered a couple things, and look at this.
Look at this. I'm so sad. Look, 1%.
But look, the TV. It's way bigger than my head. You're going to release them into the rapids?
We're gonna release them into the rapids.
Oh, it's this deep.
By the dam, it says, danger, waters may rise rapidly.
How do you feel about this?
Oh, I got an oar. I got an oar, so I'll be this side.
Hang on, I got that. My show puppies are roughing it.
doing, Asa? What'd you make?